Good evening. Good evening. I'm Sheila Bullen, with the President of the New York Financial Writers Association. We would like everybody to take your seat. We will be starting this show shortly. Thank you all for coming tonight. Please take your seats. Thank you.
Attention, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present once again the lovely President of the New York Financial Writers Association, Sheila Mullen.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming and showing your support of financial journalism scholarships. We appreciate your attendance tonight. We have a very exciting show tonight, with both a live cast and a video component. Thank you very much to Britt Tunick, our Follies producer, and also to Mike Candell, who is coordinating the video component. We hope you'll enjoy the show. Thanks again.
Welcome to the Financial Follies special edition of Weekday Update. I'm Ali Velshi.
And I'm Christine Romans. Ben Bernanke's radical methods are being criticized by Alan Greenspan. He's particularly scathing about Ben's repeated use of the English language.
Donald Trump is suing Merrill Lynch and Citigroup for stealing his slogan, "You're fired."
Rudy Giuliani claims that the indicted Bernard Kerik is actually an evil clone of his upstanding former protege, and that's why he's against stem cell research.
The alternative minimum tax was again challenged this week. At the very least, the Democrats are committed to changing the name to W's Alternative Tax Minimum, or ATM.
Amid public outcry, Alan Greenspan's controversial second book on whether he caused the housing bubble has been pulled at the last minute. The title was, "If I Didn't Not Do It, Perhaps."
Oil prices are so high these days, gas stations are offering subprime payment programs. Gold prices are so high, thieves are going to McDonald's to steal the arches.
By the way, any non-amusing jokes tonight should be considered a show of solidarity with the Writers Guild of America. Writing is a very skilled profession, as everyone in this room knows. So hang in there, writers, but be sure to get back in time so you don't mess up the lost schedule. It's been way too long anyway.
After George Steinbrenner dumped Joe Torre as the manager of the Yankees, he decided to pick a new general manager, but he couldn't find him. Costanza!
Airport delays are so bad that passengers are reserving sleeping bag space in the terminals. Rupert Murdoch is about to own the Wall Street Journal, but it's not true. He's putting an asterisk on page 6, indicating that the short items there are not necessarily accurate.
The CEO of Yahoo was slammed by a congressional committee for aiding the Chinese government in finding and imprisoning a Chinese journalist, and for not doing anything about finding and imprisoning American journalists. The top shocking revelation in Alan Greenspan's new book, irrational exuberance is actually a phrase his wife coined the last time he used Viagra.
I went to the toy store to buy something for my kid yesterday. When I was checking out, the cashier asked if I wanted regular or unleaded. McDonald's and KFC are both announcing major expansions in China. It's not clear if this is about making money or if this is America's revenge for all those poisonous toys.
Merrill Lynch is expected to move out of its downtown offices in favor of Midtown Manhattan, mostly because it can no longer afford the big jump in its subprime mortgage payments.
The head of the Drug Enforcement Agency is leaving her job to become a senior VP at Motorola, a logical move since most drug deals are conducted on Motorola phones and pagers.
Oil prices have shot up to nearly $100 a barrel. Bad news to some, but that and the current housing slump have boosted the net worth of the millions of Americans who now live in their cars.
AOL announced that it's cutting its global workforce by an additional 2,000 jobs as it continues a transition from the world's leading internet access provider to the world's leading provider of emails about penis enlargement.
Hardee's is now offering a 920-calorie breakfast burrito. It's targeted at the growing segment of the American public that doesn't actually worry about being dead before lunch.
Congress continues to debate the child health care bill. Some say only poor kids should be covered. Others think middle-class children should be included. But some experts say the government should take care of every kid with more than 5 toys made in China.
GM says it will start making the Chevy Volt electric car in 2010. All 12 people who will still be working for GM by then will be involved in the production.
And that's Weekday Update. See you next year.
Good night and good luck.
Customers are lying dead. Turns out it's not so great when snacks are chock full of lead. Please change the word. You think our recalls are a passing phase? Why don't you understand? These are the early days. Cheap Chinese labor comes at such a steal. A little poison now ain't gonna stop how we feel. This is the word. It's the price that you pay as our stores are bombarded. Toothpaste and pet food and toys for your kids. Paint that will make them retarded. Your labor unions can't just go away. Your shrinking middle class is not around to save. We like our workers to be underpaid. They don't take bathroom breaks or make the minimum wage. This is the word. It's the word. It's the word we avoid. It's the way you've been feeling. Please stop your jobs, of your health, of your voice. Please start the Congress for stealing. These savings are an illusion, wrapped up in trouble, laced with confusion. What do we do with here? We take the money and we fly away. Your crude morality belongs to yesterday. These money's claim that they will make their pay. Their FDA surprise and shot is cheap in the head. This is the word. It's the price that you pay as our stores are bombarded. Toothpaste and pet food and toys for your kids. Think that will make them retarded. This is the word we avoid. It's the way you've been feeling. Please stop your jobs, of your health, of your voice. Please fight the Congress for stealing. What are we doing here?
You lost your house once. Lose it again for the first time.
Is it possible that the brick will ultimately prosper if, in fact, the sieve can save the CDOs? And that doesn't really get into the crack spread, does it?
What is crack spread?
The crack spread, that's what I'm trying to find out myself. Any idea?
I don't know.
Playing a word association game with the buzzwords of the year. These are all words that they use in the stock market. Maybe you know what they are, maybe they don't. I'm just going to run them at you. You just tell me whatever comes. It's like a word association game. A brick.
Wall. Road.
Wall.
To build your financial stability.
A brick.
Red.
Hard.
Building. Gold.
Gold. A gold brick. That makes a lot of sense, actually.
House.
Sieve.
Hockey goalie.
Spaghetti.
Numbers.
Hockey goalie
That's-
in a hockey
that's
game. You
legitimate.
go sieve.
That's
If they-
legitimate.
Yes.
A sieve.
That's like an opening. Oh, quicksand.
There you go. A sieve.
Water.
Water.
Holes.
Smell.
Smelly water holes. Now that, I guess we're even there because a sieve does have holes and you would put water through it, and if you didn't clean it properly, it would smell. A collateralized debt obligation.
Collateralized debt. That's what I owe my wife at the end of the week.
City.
A collateralized debt obligation.
That's right.
Whoa, that'd be lightning.
For some people, a collateralized debt obligation.
No clue.
Nothing.
Actually, that's the right answer.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah, they thought it was something, but turns out, no, it's nothing. CDO.
Trouble.
Making money.
In debt.
Deal with that. Crack spread.
Sidewalk.
Sidewalk.
Cracker.
Peanut butter.
Sidewalk.
Is it that oil has spread like crack now and we all need it and no one can get it?
Really big lady bending over.
Drugs.
A girl with a big bottom.
Well, I know, but I don't think I can say it on camera.
A big fat guy with money in his pocket bending over.
Crack is whack.
A crack spread. And a brick house. A brick house.
Big city.
And a CDO, a collateralized debt obligation.
That's a compact disc.
A compact disc. And then a sieve. What's a sieve?
Rain. Yeah. Like a drain, you sift stuff through.
Get out of here.
If I strip down my clothes and yell, Dylan!
Tom Keene. I'm editor-at-large at Bloomberg News. Welcome to Bloomberg News. What we do at Bloomberg is we're in an industrial setting. It's formal. The food is free. This is our newsroom. And you can see here, they're working away. Lots of stories going on. We can't go too far in here because this is very important work.
Here at Bloomberg News, it's really all about serious business journalism. We make it our point to deliver business news, breaking news, as fast as we can. We've got the 5 F's here. One of those is fastest. And as Einstein proved, you can't be faster than the fastest, unless you're first, but that's another of the F's. So we've got it covered.
What I think is unfair is there's not enough chocolate.
Chocolate fountain.
A chocolate fountain they have.
Seriously, they don't have enough chocolate. And I know there's chocolate at the other places. And we need chocolate.
This thing, they told me, I didn't know what it was for the first 6 months we were in the building, but here is, I have no idea what this thing is.
One of the most striking things about working at Bloomberg News is that you take the term transparency, it's literal and figurative, but we take it a step further. Nobody has an office with closed walls here at Bloomberg News. It's all glass. Transparency is key to the operation here.
You have to have at your very core existence a need to tell the truth and to be able to distill it to its pure, basic facts. And it's truth-telling, simple as that. Integrity and truth-telling, that's what the mission is.
You know, listen, truth is key. And I think that, you know, people who lie are liars.
This is Mike Bloomberg's DNA. We went to the Lawrence Livermore lab in California. They took Mike's DNA. They plotted it out, and what I love about it, it looks great during the holiday season. We all come by here, not every day, but you'll see people here often just gazing at it. Let's go over and look at this aquarium. We have
it's
these
really
in
important. It's really exciting. I mean, who would have thought the business of business news would be such big business?
Now this is going to be fun. Hello? We're in the wrong room. That could be a problem.
Laura's in there.
Am I in the second room? 1, 2, 3. GM fueled.
We're very hardworking. We're very aggressive. We're talking to our sources all the time. We run and you stampede and you knock over whoever you have to get a couple cans of tuna fish.
We only do traffic for New Jersey. I don't know why that is.
How do we handle business news here? We handle it the way it's supposed to be handled. We're not trying to puff it up. We're not trying to exaggerate. We don't need to be show busy. We're not in the entertainment business. What we're doing is just dealing with reality. You know, if you don't like reality, you may not like us. But if you want to hear it the way it really is, that's what we're doing.
So I hope you enjoyed your tour. Here's your complimentary bag of hanky-panky, and come back and visit us again.
They say that talk may be free, but not with buy spots on network TV. We need money. That's what we want. That's what we want. Yeah, that's what we want. Your corporate junkets always give us thrills. 'Cause contributions are what make the bill. We need money. That's what we want. That's what we want.
Jersey home is the temporary headquarters of Merrill Lynch. It was here, hours ago, that a group of 12 and 13-year-old boys pulled off a shocking deal, acquiring Merrill for $80 billion. Let's go in. As you can see, minimal security.
Another silly penalty against the New York Giants. Well, he shows you some.
Yo, what's up?
Is this the headquarters of Merrill Lynch?
Yeah, we're just watching the Jets game.
What's of you as the new CEO?
This genius boy over here. Hey, show some respect, shut off the TV, and listen to the media.
Let me see if I understand this. 3 boys who are too young to drive have managed to take over one of the world's most prominent financial institutions.
Shut up, Peter. It wasn't that hard, actually. We put our money together for mowing lawns and stuff.
And that came to how much?
$900. The rest we borrowed from strangers online.
Like Craigslist, MySpace, Facebook.
Oh, the new face of investment banking. But what makes you think you can do a better job of running Merrill than the current management?
Well, how hard could that be? What was that stuff they bought again?
Okay.
Subnormal. It's not subnormal, idiot.
Subprime.
Right, subprime. How stupid was that?
And what are your plans exactly?
You know, make shitloads of money, like that guy Stan O'Neill.
Yeah. You know the game World of Warcraft?
Yeah.
Well, our customers, they have to make an avatar, and when they want to buy shares, they have to kill a troll or something.
Okay.
Yeah, but there's only one problem.
What's that?
Our moms won't let us run Merrill until we do our homework. It's just called Merrill, right?
This has been Peter Coy for Follies News at the temporary headquarters of Merrill Lynch in Demorest, New Jersey. Back to you.
Easy credit, happening so fast. I never mark, crazy for me. I bought a house, cute as can be. Subprime days, long way away, but oh, the subprime nights are well. Let them more, is she good for the loan? Let them more, she picked up the phone. He came in, she wanted to own. He came by me, said,
Good evening. I'm Matt Cooper reporting from Washington for the Financial Follies. What a great time to be a business reporter. Sure, newspapers are losing subscribers the way I lose hair, but there are plenty of new places to work. Bloomberg, which offers an array of popular breakfast cereals at all hours of the day, is always hiring, assuming you don't have a seizure watching that screen. Condé Nast Portfolio will hire you provided you have the right suit. And the Fox Business Channel is ready to bring you aboard, assuming you're willing to call CNBC what it is, a commie pinko propaganda outlet. There's plenty of work at CNN's Lou Dobbs, assuming you're willing to say the following words. That's right, Lou. Mexicans are taking away our good-paying dishwashing jobs. It's not been such a great time for banks, of course. Charles Prince finally met his demise at Citigroup, and with only $94 million in stock options to take home, he might just be eligible for a subprime loan. But how will he make the monthly payments if the rate goes up? Seeing this kind of poverty, Ben Bernanke says he's willing to step in depending on certain macroeconomic factors, such as how well the Greenspan book sells. And by the way, it was nice of Alan to tell us that he thought the Bush fiscal policy was a disaster after he left. Is it possible he engineered the subprime crisis to sell books? Meanwhile, Bill Clinton continued to haul in big bucks on the lecture circuit. And, in a rare bit of bipartisan unity, he applauded Fox Business Channel for its lovely ladies of finance, although he still tunes in for Erin Burnett. I love her. There were other headlines, of course. Dick Parsons stepped down after his fantastic leadership of Time Warner. Steve Schwartzman set back the private equity industry's arguments about carried interest with his decision to celebrate his grandson's birth with a modest $60 million bris. And Michael Bloomberg continued to toy with the presidency, convinced that Americans are hungering for a short Jewish New York billionaire who will take away their cigarettes and French fries. Cerberus bought Chrysler, which is great for the auto industry. Dan Quayle, Jon Snow, and Plymouths, what could go wrong? And for 2008, even better news. $120 oil and President Kucinich. I'm Matt Cooper from Condé Nast Portfolio, and you're not.
Now because we gotta get on stage.
When you go green all the way from your Hearst library car to your vegan buffet. When you go green and the activists come, you can shoo them away. You can show your green love. Those hellfire sheets, recyclable. Sleeping care, let's see that you're connected. You're well protected. When you go green and get into the craze, you can drink clean, forget all your polluted crap waste. When you're green, your green looks green.
Hey, how you
Wind. When you go green, you are guarding mankind. Wear a shield on tofu and protect your behind. When you go green, it's a simple defense. Slap a green sticker on. It's a minor